Schmidt!
You are now listening to the Battle Rap Arena Show with your hosts, URL's own Norbes and JesseRican.
Welcome to URL's Battle Rap Arena. It's JesseRican with URL's own StreetStarNorbes. What's going on, Norbes?
I'm good, man. Just on my Twitter, reading my Twitter. Yeah, man. That's all. Wow, what's up?
Crazy event last night, man. Crazy.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy, man. It was, wow, monumental. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Then my man Eli Manning came and won the Super.
I knew we had to talk about that for a second. Go ahead. You could go for a second.
Shouts to the New York Giants. Shouts to Eli Manning. Shouts to all those three Patriot fans that were at the venue last night. And I told them what was going to happen. I didn't want to hear it. I told them. They said Tom Brady is this and that. Now, Eli's one short of Tom Brady's 3 Super Bowls. That's what I got to say about that, man. That's it. I'm going to be at the parade tomorrow. So if any fans are there, come fuck with me. I'm gonna be having a ball of fun on the New England Patriots expense. So come out there with me. Congratulations, New York Giants. I love you guys, man.
Do we have a special guest coming on?
Oh, me, I'm the special guest today. You know what I mean? I'm the special guest.
917, what's up, man? What's on your mind?
Yeah, what's up, Noah? What's up, Jess?
I'm good, man. What's up, brother?
All right. Yeah, I just want to ask a couple of questions about the new battle that's coming up. Any given Sunday, is there any other battles going to be in that card besides Tech 9 and DNA?
Yeah, there's going to be other battles on there. We're gonna definitely release them soon. I can't release anything yet, but trust me, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be pretty nuts. Like last night's event was incredible, man. Like nobody could do it like the URL, man. That's all I gotta say. But tune in. There'll be announcements. I'll probably do a couple announcements on the Battle Rap Arena on the site. You know what I mean? Stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. And one more question. Do y'all know Do y'all know any which battle y'all gonna drop? Like I know y'all not dropping all the battles from that event that just passed. Do you have any idea what battles that are gonna drop? Or
as of right now, I can't give you a confirmation on anything. Like it was a crazy weekend, and me, Smack, Beasley, and Chico really haven't spoken on that. So, I mean, we should know by the middle of the week, maybe end of the week. But as of right now, I'm not sure yet. Hello?
I'm going to bring on, I made sure he was safe today. I'm bringing on Real, the Sioux Surf fan. What up, Real?
What's going on? What's up, Norm?
How you doing, brother? I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm chilling.
What's your question?
Yeah, I got a question for you. I want to make a statement first.
Here we go.
I heard what Jesse said, like me and Jesse, before we got on the air, and I heard about some of the people, you know what I'm saying, that Smack and what they thought and everything. But just in my opinion, I felt like Big T had bars. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he had bars here and there. You know what I'm saying? He was saying some shit, but I just that recycling line, that whole second round just killed me. You know what I'm saying? It just really killed for me.
Obviously, we're saying that Surf won. You know what's crazy?
Of course.
I did not expect that from you. Did not expect that from you, of all people, to say that Tsunami Surf won.
Go ahead, Real. You had a question.
But yeah, of course I think he won, of course. But my question to Norbes, the thing with Young Illa conceded.
Hold on. Real quick question. Before you even go into my question, has Sue Surf ever even came close to losing in your eyes?
Came close to losing?
Yeah, like seriously.
No, he came close. He came close with Young Ill.
Oh, okay. Oh, he beat Young. Okay, I just want to know. I'm crazy right now. What's your question?
With the Young Ill and the Conceited, I know you can't answer like certain questions or whatever, but like did Young Ill like overly trash Conceited because Conceited stuck to his regular just punchline?
Honestly, you guys might get mad at me, but I left to watch the Super Bowl. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I missed that last battle, but everybody did tell me it was a crazy battle. They say Young Ill went off, and I also heard that Conceited probably had the bar of the night, so stay tuned.
Wow.
That's all I can say about that.
Good looking.
But listen, I got you. I took a picture with Sue Surf, and he actually told me that he's going to send you an autographed pair of his boxers so you can hang in your room.
Norbs, did you sniff those before he gave them to you, or what?
No, definitely. No, I saved all the sniffing for you, brother. Don't worry about it.
All right, peace out, Norbs.
347-215-6721. Call in 347-215-6721. Call in 760. What's on your mind?
I got a special guest. Hold on.
Jesse.
No. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
760, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, man? I just wanted to give my 5 people who I thought should be in the PG.
Okay, I'm sure Norbs is coming back now. Norbs, we got you on the line, or?
I'm still on the line. I'm trying to get Mickey on the phone.
Okay. So 760, you can speak to Norbs.
Yeah, I think Speed Dollar, Jay, Pooh Bear, Big K, and T Money Bags. But also I wanted to ask, was the URL involved with the event that's going down in Newark?
Jesse.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, kid. I'm gonna get Mickey Factz on the phone right now. Who's still on? Anybody asking questions?
We're getting Mickey Factz. Let me go to 951 right now. 951, what's up?
Yeah, I just got cut off, Jesse. It's real.
Oh.
I'm back.
Real? You got another question, or?
No, I just got cut off the line. You know, I got cut off the phone and hung up.
Oh, okay.
Jesse,
No
I'd like
problem.
to welcome my main man, Mickey Factz, on the line. Mickey, welcome to the Battle Rap Arena, brother.
Yo, it's Mickey.
Now, you know, I can't give my opinions on the battles, although I can just say which battles were crazy. But I can say, I know Mickey can. So, I know the fans have got questions for the event. Let's get to those fans first, and then we get into whatever we got to get into.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Yeah, what's up, Mickey? Give us a recap of last night's event, first of all.
No, I think we should speak to the fans first, because they was a little mad on Thursday. You know, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk to the fans, and then we could do the recap afterwards.
I hear that. 715, you're live on the air with Mickey Factz. 757.
What it is, yo, this T from Hampton, man, Hampton, Virginia. What's good? What's good, boys? How y'all doing, man?
What's good, brother? We good.
Good.
First off, I just wanted to make a comment before we get into the recap or whatever. Man, Big T body Sue. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Great, excellent classic battle. Well, I'm gonna just leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Dude, real, he need to watch that again. But anyway, I just wanted to know Clips X Factor, man. What happened, man?
You know, I got on Blog Talk Radio last week and said X Factor would die. I don't think he died. I'm not gonna say he died. but he definitely had a mountain to kind of climb over after Clips rapped, and it was very difficult for him to climb over that mountain. And he is, however, the first person to hit Clips back, but it wasn't enough at all.
It wasn't a body bag, basically.
No, I don't think he body bagged him, but he did beat him. He beat him convincingly, but it wasn't a body bag.
But although somebody did get body bagged, because while Clips was rhyming, somebody passed out and had a heart attack, so it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Clips, he, you know what I'm saying? Tech Nine talking about something. He number one on the Any Given Sunday trailer or whatever, but I disagree. He nice, but you know what I'm saying, Clips and Tech Nine need to settle that sometime. You know what I'm saying? But I think Clips hard to beat, so you know what I mean? Definitely top three.
You know what I compare Clips to? The natural ability. Like, somebody, you ever seen somebody with such natural ability and what he does? He's kind of, in my opinion, how when you see LeBron James play ball and he's just naturally good at everything he does, like athletically, he's top notch. He can jump out the building. He's just a freak of nature in terms of an athlete. That's what I think Charlie Clips is in terms of a battle artist. Like, it's almost surreal how he can touch on he can do every aspect of battling. Like, his freestyle game is top three. His lyrical ability, and he's hilarious. So with Clips, it's I don't know, man. He's a freak of nature, to be honest with you. But X Factor bring it. But it was funny because the night before we was in the hotel, and I had spoken to X about the whole 1 round thing, and I admitted, I told him I thought it was an advantage for Clips, because Clips can rap for like 3 hours and you can't get tired. So, but having said that, it was a great battle. I mean, I don't know what you think, Nick.
The disadvantage was from X Factor off jump when it went to a 1 round unlimited. Once that happened, it didn't matter who went first. X was going to lose because Clips can freestyle. Clips is from the old school where you could pull writtens in from other places while you're rapping, and you could freestyle about anybody. He battled Big T on stage for 2 bars, battled Calico for 2 bars on stage. Like, it's natural. It's that freak of nature ability. So he, it was over before it really started. But I give a lot of credit to X Factor for bloodying his lip up. He was hitting Clips, but it just wasn't enough. It really wasn't enough.
I give this to X Factor. X Factor stood there for about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And took everything Clips had. Clips had an amazing performance, and anybody else would have probably just choked.
Yeah.
X Factor came in and got busy. That reality shit he did was crazy.
Right.
I thought that was insane. I just wish he would have had another 10 minutes of material, or I don't know how long he rhymed, but to kind of make it, whatever. But I thought it was a crazy battle. Like, I think what's going to happen with this battle is some people are going to say Charlie went stupid, which you can't deny it. But then also, on the flip side, people are going to say X Factor might have won for the simple fact that he only went 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And kind of still went crazy. So it's gonna be a crazy battle. It's a crazy battle. I just really hope this never happens again. Like, I hate the 1 round battles, but it's definitely worth watch, to be honest with you.
Right.
757. Anything else on your mind from Make It Facts and StreetStarNorbes?
Nah, man, that's it, man. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, man. Yeah, Clips the Floyd Mayweather a battling, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But y'all dudes be easy, baby.
Yeah. All right, brother. Thank you.
All right, 347-886 Sunil. What's up, man? Yeah, Sunil, you're live on there.
Yeah, what's up, guys? One thing I wanted to say is I hope that on behalf of the fans that we get to see at least some of the footage from yesterday, because it sounds like it was a historic event. But my question is actually for Jesse about the whole X Factor situation, the back and forth on Twitter, catching heat for releasing opinions. I know Norbs is a diplomat and tries to withhold judgments and opinions, but what do you think about that, man?
No, I didn't understand that. I just gave an opinion. Mick Factz, you gave an opinion too, right?
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
You want to hear something funny about the event last night? When JesseRican walked in, there must have been like 50 people looking to choke him. Like, as soon as he walked in, I was like, X Factor, that's Jesse. X Factor was just like, I honestly thought you were going to be dissed in a battle, but obviously they didn't diss you, man, but whatever. It is what it is. But let me ask you a question. Let's get to this recap. Let's start from the beginning of the battle. First of all, it was an amazing event. Shout out to everybody that came to the event. Let's start off with the first battle, B-Magic versus John. If any fans have questions, we're still on the line. Just hold on.
This is B-Magic versus Raw.
Raw. I said Raw, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your personal opinion on that, Mickey?
I was extremely, extremely impressed by Rosenberg Raw's first round.
Yeah, his first round was crazy.
The thing about Rosenberg Raw, when he's gruesome in his bars, he can pretty much be unstoppable. But he has to maintain that gruesome, rugged PA life that he lives and portrays in his lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of tweeted off towards the end. In the third round, it was just like he kind of lost the crowd because he didn't have that intensity and that gruesomeness in the first round and the second round.
Mm-hmm.
B-Magic was consistent, and he just got better each round. So from the first to the second to the third, his third round, he had about 100 name flips.
Yeah, is there anybody that flips names better than B-Magic in battle rap? I don't want to know because I don't think there is that. He definitely, I think B-Magic felt the way about Detroit and how he maybe didn't perform to his expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And he definitely showed it in this battle. His first round, he was swagging. He just seemed a lot more comfortable to me, on stage. He seemed as if he had the command, and he seemed like he really sat back and really worked on and paid attention to his prior performances, and he went crazy. And to touch on what Mickey said, I thought Raw's first 2 rounds was crazy. I thought his first round was insane. In the second round, he got crazy. But that third round, I spoke to Raw. It seemed like he kind of forgot what he was going with. I don't know if he got overwhelmed or it just fell out. You know what I mean? But that was a great battle. It was better than I expected, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can say the same thing. I definitely can say the same thing. But I gave it to B-Magic 2-1 because Raw's first round was crazy.
Yeah, it was. Raw. I like Raw, man. He gets busy, man, crazy. Now, the second battle of the night was John the Don, my son Junior, versus Bill Collector. Now, in the building, a lot of people were saying that might have been the best battle of the night. Now, I thought it was going to be the best battle of the night. What was your take on it, Mickey?
I definitely thought it was the best battle of the night. I predicted it that it would be the best battle of the night. And, hey, Jesse, like I said, John, I gave it to John 2-1, and the consensus in the crowd and my bet with Chico, I won. I won the bet, and John took it 2-1.
But Bill Collector's first round was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, It was. I was nervous for John because after that first verse, I thought he was dead. I was like, there's nothing he can do. And then John just he's a studier. He studies this. I could tell he studies, and I can tell that he knows what he has to do to win. And he sucked the energy out of the crowd from Bill Collector because he did some amazing stuff, man. And shout out to John. He really showed up against Bill Collector.
You know what's crazy? My favorite part of the battle, well, one of the lines that was crazy, I don't want to get too much to the fans, but when Bill Collector ended his first round, and he said, what he said, I think he said,
the shotgun shook?
He said, John just said, shotgun shook, said he's hot, dog, and then Shook put ketchup on him. I was fucking died. Like, Bill Collector seems to just be a natural performer. Like, if you was to put him in a movie, he'd be the best thing in that movie. Like,
right. I personally feel like he is going to be a mainstay in battle rap for a long time because he's entertaining. But, I just hope that he doesn't let the entertaining overshadow what he's trying to do. Because I think a lot of people, the battle fan purists are not going to be receptive to what he did this battle. He did a lot of dancing, and he did a lot of silly stuff. But
he had some bars though. He had some shit.
He had tons of bars. I just think the purists, the people who love lyrics and love to hear what's going on, they're gonna hate it, and he's gonna get newer fans. Like he's gonna get all of the female URL followers and battle fans. They're gonna love him. Like,
and you know what's crazy? People don't. When you meet Bill Collector, when you see him, when you see him on YouTube, you think that's an act. That's who he really is. He's fucking hilarious all the time. Yep. When Bill Collector walks in the building, that's who he is. He's hilarious. Like, it's just, he's an individual that seems to, he's a natural. Like the same way we say Charlie Kirk's a natural, he's a natural entertainer. When he gets his craft totally down, I don't know who can beat him. Like, John has took multiple battles. Like, John might be on, like, his 15th battle. And John, you could tell, like, he knows how to strategize. Right. He knows how to set things up. When he did the imitation of Bill Collector, round 2.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. It was incredible.
That was, that actually took everything out of the battle for Bill Collector at that point. Yeah, in his second round, Bill Collector's second round, you could just feel it was different. And then when John came back around and he did the different styles again, oh man, it was lights out. He just kept raising the bar.
He's crazy, and people don't realize like that battle was insane, man. And John is. You got to give it to the kid. He's something else. Like, he's going to be a top dude. The same way I think Bill Collector's going to be a top dude. I think a lot of guys that consider themselves elite are going to duck John the Don.
Oh, and
that kid is something else. Like, he does everything well. Like, I don't know who's gonna come in. I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think he's definitely the future of the URL. Him and Bill Collector, definitely the future of this battle shit. What you think, Jess?
Yeah, I was saying that those are the two new faces of URL is John and Bill Collector. It's funny when, Conceited versus Young Ill is the main event, but more people are there to see Bill Collector versus John.
Yeah. Great. And let's get to this next battle. This was the last battle of the night. Was actually Young Ill versus.
We didn't touch on X Factor versus Clips.
No, we kind of did.
Yeah, we did. Like the fan ass, whatever. We get back into that, but Young Ill versus Conceited, which I have no clue because I actually left to watch Eli Manning beat Tom Brady for a second time in the Super Bowl. So shout out to Ill and Conceited, but I had to leave. I apologize. But I heard the battle was insane. Mickey, please tell me what happened because I have no clue.
Well, I think it was the closest battle of the night. Young Ill, of course, does what Young Ill does. Amazing wordplay, punchlines, performance. And Conceited had some great rebuttals. Incredible. Like, I think Conceited is potentially the best punchline rapper or the best guy to do similes and wordplay, like in URL, aside from like X Factor and Charlie Clips. Like and B Magic. This kid, he's extremely witty, man. I personally thought Young Ill was just gonna thrash him, but Conceited, man, his punches are just so crazy. So for me, if I had to pick a winner, I would say Young Ill 2-1, but I would say Conceited had one of the bars of the night, and it was a slow it down bar. It was crazy. It was a crazy slow it down bar. Shout out to Conceited.
Are we ready to get into more callers here?
Wait, before I say that, before we get into callers, I just want to say I fucking hated Conceited's hat. I fucking couldn't get it. Like, that hat was driving me fucking crazy all night. Like, I wanted to step on it. It looked like if you take it off, it would come to life. I wanted to stab it. Seriously. But before we get to that, Young Ill is, to me, I'm going to say this right now, is the best in the Midwest. Hands down. Why isn't he getting the credit he deserves? That's something I really, really want to know.
I would say it's between him and Big T.
Yeah, him and Big T. That's what I would say. Those are actually my two favorites.
I think the reason why these two are not getting the respect they deserve because they're not doing extra shit. They're not vlogging. They're not like putting music out. They're not letting the fans see them more outside of the battles. They're not using the internet for their purpose to get further than where they are, and that's why you have to surf. That's why he is where he is. That's why Averb is where Averb is. Same thing with Tech Nine. Like these guys, they get online and they create that energy for people to go in and love, and that's what people love. People love drama. They love the battles, but they also love the build up to the battles. That's what builds the battles up. I was having a conversation with Q-Tip about battling. And he says, aside from just the battle and you showing the skills, you love to see the drama. You want to see the build up. So when they say bars that a regular person would get, the fan knows it because they're following the story leading up to the battle. And that's what they don't. Young Ill is beginning to do that, but Big T really doesn't do that. And once those two do that, they will get the respect that they need and deserve because Young Ill and Big T are clearly two of the best in St. Louis.
Now, this just popped in my head. Me and Mickey always talk about future matchups. And this is a matchup that I would love to see at Summer Madness. I hope Young Ills considers it. I want to see Young Ills versus John Dunn. I think that will be one of the best matchups ever. Just because I don't think they're similar, but they do everything wrong. I don't know, it just popped in my head. I think that'll be a great matchup. What do you guys think about that battle in terms of Young Ill versus John Dunn, possibly in the near future or maybe 3 anniversary? What do you think?
I think John needs a couple more battles. He needs like a battle or two more, and then that would be crazy. Young Ill would have to be the Ill that he was against Rex.
Another thing, actually, this is an exclusive. I just actually got off the phone with Bill Collector, and Bill Collector told me on the phone he wants Clean Pacino March 25th in New York. This is coming from Bill Collector. He wants Clean. What you guys take on that?
Whew. What you think, Jesse?
Can we make that happen here on URL's Battle Rap Arena?
I mean, I got a full bill. That's who he wants. He says he wants to. He exactly told me he wants to kill Clean Pacino. I think that might be one of the craziest matchups ever.
Wow.
I'm down to make it happen.
What do you think, Mickey?
I think that's an incredible battle. That would be crazy. That would be really crazy.
I definitely agree. I agree. Well, I also spoke to John John. John John said if that happens, he'll wait. And he said he don't mind battling Clean in Summer Madness. So it's whatever. those are three guys that have to see each other. Have to.
That's crazy that John still wants to battle QP, even though Bill Collector wants to battle him too.
You know what it is? It's funny with the class of these guys because this is what I like about John John and Bill Collector. They're not reaching. They're not trying to make their names off of battling a supposed big name. Mm-hmm. They want to kind of make their own path. You know what I mean? Like, and this is talking to Bill and talking to John John, and they feel as if they don't need to battle a Rex or Math or whoever to feel established. They feel like they want to make their own path. They want to beat each other because they're in each other's class and prove they're the best. And I respect that. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty genius because then they're gonna continue to be the main the secret main events of these events that go down because people are gonna want to see the hunger. As you climb the ladder, it starts to become very it becomes more entertaining, more about the brand. But when you want to hear straight bars and things of that nature, you're gonna want to start to see the more of the proving ground guys, and that's why I'm glad that's established.
No, I agree. Just let's get to the callers, see what they're talking about.
614, what's on your mind? 614, you're live on the air with URL's Battle Rap Arena. Mickey, Factz, and StreetStarNorbes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask both y'all, who do you think had the single performance of the night? I wanted to ask both y'all that.
It's tough performances.
Actually, Norbs, we were talking. Clips might have to always have the last battle.
Yeah.
He just takes the energy out of the room. Like, I wanted to leave after he rapped. I wanted to go home. I didn't want to be there anymore. It's draining because he just goes off like that, So I would have to say Clips.
Following behind Clips has got to be the worst. It's got to be like almost the equivalent of an R&B singer going after Usher. Like, it has to be something like that. Like, he's on another level in terms of he's got it down, man. He's insane, to be honest with you. But
I'd say Clips.
I mean, Clips, it's tough for me. It's a three-way tie. I mean, because I loved B-Magic's performance. Loved it. I thought that was the best I've seen B-Magic.
Yeah, it was.
John John was crazy.
John was crazy.
So, I mean, and the crazy thing is all the battles were good. It wasn't one-sided. So, they just performed so crazy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. You guys got to wait till that footage drops. Shit was crazy. Who's the next caller, Jess?
111. You're on Skype? Is this Skype or? I got a bunch of ones here. Live on the air. Not answering? All right, let's go to 951. 951, you're live on the air.
What's going on, Mickey?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, yo, this is real. I got cut off again, Jesse.
What's up?
I want to actually make a statement with Charlie Clips. The fact that he beat Tay-Rock when Tay-Rock was young, the crowd at Summer Madness against A-Verb, and him being X Factor when X Factor loses all the time, don't you think he would need a competitor to actually go against him who's actually
Wait, Mickey, hold on. I'm gonna predict what he's about to say. Does he need a competitor like Sue Surf who's never lost a battle? That's the question. Mickey, answer it.
You funny though. You're real funny. No, what I was going to say was, don't you think he needs somebody like how he's going to go against like Young Ill and Big T? Don't you think that's when he'll actually get a chance to prove himself as opposed to those other battles?
Well, the thing about Tay Rock was the Tay Rock battle. He, that they both knew that they were going to battle. Nobody knew who Tay Rock was. Nobody knew who Charlie Clips was. But Charlie Clips won each round. Averb, we all expected Averb to, be the Averb. He was against Hollow and SB, and he did not show up. That was a totally different Averb. X Factor, it was a 1 round unlimited, and that was X Factor's demise. His next opponent is not only in Chicago, but it is Big T, and it's a 3-round. And it's a 3-round battle. And once I just want to hear the excuses. I really want to hear what excuse the fans are gonna have for him now. It's
wait, are you predicting Clips on that one, Nick?
I think that's gonna be the first time Clips loses a round. I think he's gonna lose a round in Chicago. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm gonna make this statement. People are probably gonna hate me for this statement, and probably Murder Mook's gonna hate me even more for this statement. But I think Charlie Clips, and I told this Charlie Clips before, but after the Tay Rock battle, Charlie Clips, in terms of ability, is the greatest to ever battle. Hands down. Like, wow. Not even close. I'm going to be honest with you. There's nothing Charlie cannot do. Like, he's amazing. It's just he hasn't had the resume, but if I had to bet my money on anybody and any battle, I'm going with him. If somebody called, I don't know, somebody said somebody was the Floyd Mayweather this shit.
Yeah, it's definitely Charlie. I mean, I think he's gonna beat Big T, but I think he's gonna get fucked up in that battle. He's gonna get hit even harder than what X Factor did. He's definitely gonna get hit, but I do think Charlie's gonna win. And I mean, right now Charlie's going through what Mook went through. People always they hated Mook when these battles used to drop on the DVDs. They would always have excuses as to why Mook would always lose. So he's going through the same exact thing. And I
was crazy, Mickey. I don't think Mook could beat Clips. I'll be honest with you. Mook in his best and his prime, I don't think can beat Charlie Clips. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm not hating. I don't have no issues with Mook. I really think, Charlie Clips, I don't understand how he does it. I thought it was bullshit. I've seen him freestyle live and just go. I don't see anybody that can beat Charlie Clips. I'm just being 100% honest. And I'm not saying he beat X Factor, but you can read between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I asked everybody. I asked everybody in that room, and everybody was like, Clips won. I didn't hear X Factor won. I didn't.
I don't know. I mean, Real's gonna tell you that Tsunami Surf can beat him, and I'm not saying Surf can't beat him, but Real also told me Tsunami Surf can dunk on a 14-foot basketball. I mean, the guy's super. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
We're going to the last caller of the night, 917. You're the last caller on the air with Seuss, with Mickey Factz and StreetStarNorbes. 917-279.
Hello?
Yeah. What's on?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. What's up, Mickey? What's up, Noise?
What's good?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
All right. Yo, it's a question about Rosenberg Raw. I heard in that event. Do you think he's going to go down the same path like how O-Red was going down with the stumbling and everything? I heard that's like, if that's true, that's like 2 times in a row.
Mickey, you want to get that one first on me?
I don't think so. Raw finishes his rounds. There's been times when O-Red didn't finish his rounds. I think Raw is just he gets antagonized easily, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think that was Suge who did that to Raw.
Yeah, I think so. It was Shotgun Suge.
And I personally think I think Raw. I don't think Raw is going to have that problem from now on. He just has to study these game tapes and just not let people, get at him. But I like Raw after last night even more than I did before because of his gruesome ability. He can go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because for me, I always thought Raw had the potential to be like one of the best, if not the best battle rapper from Philly, if he had stayed like consistent with the rounds and stuff.
You know, what is what I'm gonna say about Raw? It's almost like when a high school kid goes into the pros too early. It takes a little longer for him to become that player. Like Kobe, when he first came into the league at 18 years old, wasn't Kobe that won the finals, and it takes a lot of growing to get to where he's at. Like Raw really had a couple battles. I seen him after one in Block City, went to the PG, had a battle, and then went right to the stage. So it takes time, and plus he's a young kid. People don't realize how young he is. Like I'm not gonna put his age out there, but he can't buy a drink. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to handle what he's doing, and he's learning day by day. As long as he doesn't get discouraged, he's going to be one of those dudes. Like, he is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I like Raw, man. He has to. That first round was crazy. So good because it was gruesome, and if he can stick to that, people are going to have problems fucking with him.
And it's crazy. I've noticed his wordplay's gotten way better. Like, his wordplay's crazy in this battle. Like, and people don't understand, like, what a lot of these rappers had in terms of development over the years through ciphers and stuff like that. Raw's going through that, and everybody's getting to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody's getting to live and experience what Rosenberg's going through now as an MC. And when he went to battle Old Red, that was a big bump in the road. That's a learning experience. He just has to take all of that and get crazy. I know, Mickey, when you were younger, probably around Raw's age, you probably got into some ciphers where you're like, yo, I can't come like this ever again. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I bring it next. But and the difference is people didn't catch Mickey's on tape, but Rosenberg's are in front of hundreds of thousands to millions of people view. And as long as he stays persistent with it, I think he's going to be a star. I think he is a star. It's just he's still developing. Like, he's still getting up there. You know what I mean? He hasn't reached his potential. You know
At all. But he will. He definitely will. Shout out to Raw.
Yeah, definitely. Raw is definitely dope, man. But
917, while you're the last caller on the line.
Just one more question. Yeah, one more question. Will y'all ever set up Raw versus Shotgun Shook? I think that would be a crazy two bullies in the ring together.
Wow.
Are we talking about like a hot dog eating contest or a battle?
Nah, a battle.
I mean, I think that's something that we discussed. I discussed that with Chico, and I think we discussed that late last night.
Yeah.
It's something that we would love. I would love to see it because I think that's something the fans want to see. They already got bad blood.
I'd like to see it.
I would rather see a bill collector versus Shotgun.
Nah, I wouldn't
want to see Bill Collector and Clean Pacino March 25th. That's the battle I want to see, man. I want to see Raw and JC too. I kind of want to see John and JC. I'm not gonna lie. That's another battle I really want to see.
All right, let's set those up. I like those battles.
Yeah. I can't believe John took a shot at me. He said, what was the line again? He said, I could have been Rosenberg's father, but Norbs already got there before we, the bastard.
I thought B Magic said that.
Was it B Magic?
Yeah, I think it was B Magic who said that.
No, John actually gave you a compliment. He said, I would have ran through your mom if Norbs didn't go through her first.
Oh, that's what he said. Yeah, it was.
Okay. My bad.
Mickey, I heard there was people challenging you to battle yesterday, man. I seen that.
Yeah, Mickey, what's up with that? I mean, the Iron Solomon was in the building. I mean, with 50 seconds left, who are you going to step in the ring with?
I don't know. That's for later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Calico, we had some freestyle words with each other, and you know, it was entertaining. You know, I was just there to listen, but he came at me, so I responded. We went back and forth twice, 8 bars apiece, nothing too crazy. You know, and it is what it is. It was over a beat. It wasn't really like, you know, some real craziness. But shout out to Calico. I respect him for that, and you know, that's it. I'm not really. I don't have my eyes on anybody. Pause.
URL's Battle Rap Arena, StreetStarNorbes, Mickey Factz, JesseRican.
I'll be at the parade tomorrow. Make sure everybody's there.
Yes, sir. Mickey.